Well, hello everybody. How we doing? Welcome to a brand new type of Performer of the Month where we are doing it live. Yeah, so you can see I'm fiddling about just checking everything is working. Fingers crossed. So rather than doing a video, we thought we would do it live with you guys so that way you could join in on the chat as well, share some of your picks, we can discuss them, talk about some of the TV shows as well, you know, just do something just a bit different to get you guys involved. So hi to everyone that's joined so far. Hello to the artist who's been in the chat for a while. Welcome from Pakistan. It's amazing how many people we get the chat to from all around the world. I think the echoing should have stopped now. I realised what was causing it. It's because I was watching myself to make sure it was working. But the echo should hopefully be gone now. But yeah, it's exciting to be doing this live. It's so different. So please, in the chat, let us know whereabouts you are from. Say hi. basically who you want to win, want to discuss all of these things. It's going to be very similar in terms of format to what we've done in previous videos, where we have the staff top 5 nominees and we have the reader top 5 nominees. But what the most important thing is, it is your guys' opinions on why these people have been nominated. And hello, Alicia from Singapore. Wow, I just never get over the fact of how many people from all over we get visiting SpoilerTV. So thank you so much. So let's get started with the staff top 5 nominees. So let's just jump straight into it. And first up, we have from the show Evil, we have Azif Mandavi as Ben Shakir, and he has been nominated for the 4th episode of season 2. Now, one of our staff members, Laura, has kindly shared their thoughts, and they have said, in this episode of Evil, we were able to see Ben come out of his shell a bit, at least in the professional sense. When he's on jobs, he doesn't usually do things alone, but this time he did, and it led to dire consequences. In this episode, Azif shows us a side of Ben we've never seen before, and it's so incredibly refreshing. We know Azif is a great actor, but Evil Season 2 Episode 4 really sealed the deal on that, as you could finally feel belief, hope and fear coming to the surface. Thanks, Azif, for the performance. So yeah, that is our first nominee for staff. Now, I should point out as well that we have I think it's a first for, and I'm sure Amy can correct me in this, we have a first where we actually have multiple movie nominees for Performer of the Month. Now, that is a hint to the next person, but hey, Ashley, how are you doing? So next up, we have our next nominee, and it is from the TV show Ted Lasso, and it is Brett Goldstein as Roy Kent. And Alejandra has shared their thoughts, and it is Brett's performance as Roy Kent is beyond anything I would have expected from a show like Ted Lasso. The 180 his character goes through within a few episodes is amazing. He really is great in his comedic timing. He says more when he scoffs and gives excellent advice. Props to Brett for making me fall for a straight, grumpy white dude with a heart of gold. So yeah, that is the second staff nominee for July. And yep, Amy has just corrected me. This is a first for Performer of the Month where we have movie nominees. And the next 3 staff nominees are all from movies. So yeah, this is exciting. I'm actually excited about this. And this next one is actually for someone I voted for, and it is someone I've been a long-term fan of, and that is Karen Gillan as Sam from Gunpowder Milkshake. So one of our first movie nominees for Performer of the Month. And Corinna has said, the more creative a project she takes on, the more Karen Gillan proves her extraordinary versatility. She really is able to do absolutely anything. Her performance as Sam was the perfect encapsulation of the classic action hero with particular set of skills, a perfect blend of world weariness and unending badassery in full display. And in between all of the explosive fight sequences, Gillan still managed to seamlessly insert real heart and conflict into Sam's character, especially in her interactions with Lena Headey and Chloe Coleman's characters. So, there we go. There is a first for movie nominees. It's exciting. But you would think, wow, a movie nominee and Performer of the Month. that doesn't happen very often, then all of a sudden, it's just like buses in the UK, none of them come, then all of them come at once. And our next nominee is from a Netflix movie. It came in 3 parts. I really enjoyed them. I thought they were really fun as well. Bit cringy, bit cheesy at times. But we have from Fear Street, we have Kiana Medaria as Dina / Seraphia from Fear Street Part 3, and I think that's 1666. Yeah. So Chloe has shared their opinions, and that is, handling 2 powerful characters in one movie is no mean feat, and Kiana Medaria is near flawless with the fiery energy and nuance she brings to Dina and Seraphia. Not to mention the soft, passionate chemistry she shares with Olivia Scott Welsh. Yeah, I thought Fear Street was absolutely brilliant, and the chemistry that she shared with Olivia Scott Welch was amazing, which I think leaded into our 5th and final staff nominee, which is Olivia Scott Welsh. Yep, so we have 2 from Fear Street. So absolutely brilliant. Well done to obviously the show and Netflix, and of course well done to Kiana and Olivia Scott Welsh. And we have Amy sharing her thoughts, which are, and I'm just going to say Olivia rather than the full name. Olivia delivered one extraordinary performance after another in this movie and throughout the entire trilogy. She was able to show how brave the character is while also showing the raw fear under the surface. In the midst of all the intensity and scares, she also managed to capture the intense bond between her character and Kiana's character Dina. The unparalleled love between the characters was at the very centre of the whole trilogy, so it was critically important the actress captured the powerful love the characters share, and both actresses accomplished that flawlessly. This movie gave Olivia an amazing opportunity to showcase her incredible range, and she snatched up that opportunity and ensured that audiences won't forget her or this performance. So, there we go. That is the top 5 nominees for staff. So just to recap, we have Azif Mandavi from Evil, Brett Goldstein from Ted Lasso, Karen Gillan from Gunpowder Milkshake, and we just had Kiana and Olivia from Fear Street. So you guys will be going, oh great, right, so who won? Well, you're gonna have to wait. I'm not gonna tell you the winner straight out. Where would be the fun in that? We're gonna go to what I think a lot of people are waiting for, the reader nominees. So please, if you're in the chat, please drop us a message. Let us know who you picked for top performance of July, and it'd be interesting to see if they match up with other readers for the top 5. Now I have to point out, there were a lot of nominees for July, and narrowing it down to the top 5, it was very, very close from reader votes. So if your nominee doesn't appear this month, don't forget you can still nominate, as long as their show is on in August, different actors and different actresses. So let's see who the reader nominees, and I know this show is very, very popular at the minute, and especially on SpoilerTV, and it is from Motherland Fort Salem, and it is Amalia Home, and this got a lot of votes. All of these reader nominees got a lot of votes. It was very, very close for this top 5. So Ivan has kindly shared their opinions, and we have Amalia has the task of portraying an extremely complex character, and that's no easy task. Her performance in this episode was very intriguing. We can see she's not the same person we met, but she's also still that deeply spree agent who kills without remorse. So yeah, Motherland Fort Salem is a highly popular show, and it is highly popular on Spoiler TV. So well done, Amalia. Now, next up, and again, talking about those buses that always seem to appear, we actually have a staff nominee appearing in the reader nominees as well. And returning, it is Kiana for Fear Street Part 3. Again, so well done to Kiana for a double nomination for both staff and for readers. And Ali has kindly shared their thoughts, and that is, Kiana made the film so special and added so much personality and complexity to both Sarah and Dina. She's one of the most talented actresses I have ever seen and made the trilogy feel so unique and enjoyable. So well done to Deanna. Fear Street has been highly popular. It was a great trilogy of films, and I enjoyed them. I know my family enjoyed them as well. And so that's absolutely brilliant for Fear Street. And who knows, maybe we'll get some kind of more films like that in the future. So that's 2 nominees down. So let's move on to number 3. It is from a very popular CW show, and it is a remake. Any guesses? It is from Charmed, and it is Madeline Mantock as Macy Vaughan, and it is episode 18 of season 3. And this was submitted by the very mysterious A. And they have said, a truly beautiful and heartbreaking performance. Madeline has the ability to make you feel everything Macy feels, and in this episode we took a journey with her into every experience she deserved to have but was never allowed to. So yeah, another popular show on Spoiler TV, getting lots and lots of votes. This is so close. You know, even though I know the results, even I couldn't predict who was going to win from the reader votes. It was amazingly how close it was. So next up, we have another CW show. Now you could say this show is legendary. Yes, I know, I went there with a really bad pun. But we have the awesome, and I've got to say, one of the nicest guys I've ever interviewed in person. Absolutely awesome guy. And that is Matt Ryan as John Constantine. So this is for episode 10 of season 6, and Hanny has said, Matt Ryan has always given an exceptional and passionate performance as John Constantine and truly delivered a powerful Hellblazer-esque, love what you've done there, highlight in this episode where we get a glimpse of the character's darkness but also his complexities and drive. Generally a performance that has stayed with me for weeks after watching it. Really highlights how iconic this actor is in this role. So well done to Matt Ryan. Like I said, absolutely top guy. So nice. If you ever get a chance to meet him, please do. But yeah, well done to Matt. Great to see you getting nominated, mate. Well done. And that leaves us now with one more nominee for the readers to be in the top 5. And I'll give you a bit of a clue. It is from a show that we have previously mentioned so far. It is a character that, again, is highly popular. And it's about a bunch of witches. We have our second nominee from Motherland, Fort Salem. We have Taylor Hickson, and this is for episode 6 of season 2. And Florrie has kindly said the following. Such a great actress, her performance is flawless as always, and she has a way of making people feel what she is feeling, whether it's sad, happy or angry. She has a way to connect viewers and fans. So, very strong candidates. So for readers, we had Amalia from Motherland, Kiana from Fear Street, Madeline from Charmed, Matt from Legends of Tomorrow, and Taylor from Motherland, Fort Salem. So, the bit that you do actually want to know, who are the winners? And we will go with staff first. And our staff winner for July, and if my face from the smile doesn't give it away, one of my favourite actresses, it is Karen Gillan, is the staff choice for Performer of the Month for July 2021. So well done to Karen Gillan, absolutely awesome performance, and really happy to see you getting some acknowledgement and winning Performer of the Month. Not that I think she'll actually watch this, but hey Karen, well done. And I'll stop fanboying now. So, now it comes to the highly contended, and I mean, it was close. There was a lot of battling going on for fans for the reader winner. And the winner is from Motherland, Fort Salem. And there was 2 nominees. It is Amalia Home for her performance in Motherland, Fort Salem for July 2021. So there we go, guys. Those are our 2 winners. We have Karen Gillan for Staff Performer of the Month, and we have Amalia Home for Motherland, Fort Salem Reader's Choice. So, that's it. That is the end of our Performers of the Month. Thank you so much for joining us live, all those people in the chat. We thought we'd do it slightly different, and we thought we'd get you guys involved. Great to see all of the chat that people are involved as well, and that means if for whatever reason Amalia or Karen or any of the nominees watch this video, it means they see your names as well in the video. Exciting, huh? But let us know what your thoughts were. Who would you have picked as the top performer for July? But don't forget, you will get a chance to nominate some of your favourites for their performances in August. And I know August is quiet, but I've got a funny feeling there might be some interesting picks for August. So make sure that you are following Spoiler TV on social media, on Twitter. Make sure you visit the website for the latest details. But thank you so much for watching. We hope you enjoyed this sort of format, and we hope that you will join us again for August's Performer of the Month. Bye for now.